Well, joke's on everybody. I didn't come back. Very nice. Okay, let's continue.
Was wondering when you turn up.
Yeah, you know,
Hello,
shit
all our
happens.
friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Uh-oh.
Luck, I suppose.
I'm psychic.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Oh, Shit's Creek.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Alright, let's do exactly that. Yeah, I mean, this world is doomed either way, so, like, at least doing something might be able to stall or stop this, you know? There aren't really many options.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Wait, they put him in the other bed. Is he not dead?
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
Wow, he's not dead. Okay.
I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever
That would be like a
since.
cool side story, but that's
Ultima
probably
is
not
driven
what they're
by
gonna
some
do.
deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
Yeah, yet somehow we wield everything.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Where's
It's
Leviathan?
you, Clive.
You are different.
So weird.
You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
Yeah, you just keep collecting.
The
The
fact
hell?
Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept.
Yeah, that's why he needs to sever the
Is why I
threads.
struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
Yeah, his body.
We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. and I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
All right, don't work him up.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Oh, great, more bad news.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Yeah, he's not looking too good. He might not be fighting. The other dude is apparently just unconscious, so this will be good.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
All right, let's make
To get
for
them
it.
out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That's
Yeah.
a question for the map.
It's time for a map
Look
break.
here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Okay.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
I mean, ideally, he stays around. I don't know.
I'll look after him.
I won't kill him this time. Alright. Dude, okay, now you can do it. I was gonna say, it's still locked. Alright, we have a new quest. We have 3 new quests, so let's hit them up. Should we just deliver this real fast? Maybe we should do this first, and then that way we can completely clear... Never mind, we cannot. Okay. I guess we'll just pick this up, and then we'll go to this. No, so let's go back. Let's pick up the 3 quests. Because some of the quests are worth doing, obviously, because, you know, you get expanded pouches, or, you know, more potency on your heals, and things like that. So it's immediately worthwhile to do it.
Seems the hideaways.
Blasted book.
Oh, is it the cookbook again?
You put me in this situation,
Oh
Clive.
my
You can
God.
bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew?
Yeah,
right?
the scorpion
Well,
tail.
Despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't
So
want
that's
to
why
be
I need
seen as
your
any
help.
favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Sure, well, I did help
I've
him.
never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Can you just cook a
Recipe seemed easy
hamburger?
enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T.
Or a chocobo burger, I
Only,
guess?
Turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Yep, time to hit up Tomes.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
I think he
You do
also has
that.
another quest as well,
Lest
so we
we
have to talk
forget,
to him twice.
You've got a reputation to uphold.
Okay. Not to be outdone. Yes, this matters so much to me. Food. This is purely for curiosity. Where's the other one? There you go. Scoots.
What am I gonna do? Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Of course not. I run this place.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Alright, eye for an eye. I'll just leave it. Don't have to do anything. But yeah, if they say that there's 8 dominants and we only really have room on the wheel for 7, maybe as part of the lore, maybe there is no dominant of water. Maybe that was long gone by the time we even get to the game. Because if there's just enough, we have what? What do you think? Oh no, there's room for like 3 more. Yeah, so we know that Odin has to be one. We know Shiva has to be one. And presumably, poor Leviathan just not even mentioned at all in this game. But yeah, I don't know. I like that Leviathan was actually a full-on character in Final Fantasy IV. I like that.
Lady Karen.
It's good that Ifrit gets a little bit, you know, more time in the spotlight too.
Foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then, both in and out of the hideaway.
Can't complain. Wait.
Why would you ask me this? Yeah, exactly.
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody potato.
I like her. She's smart. She's really quick.
Asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize.
So who would want to ruin your reputation?
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Well, that didn't work out well. What the fuck? I mean, the first thing I would think is to say, well, who would try to ruin your reputation in Dallimil?
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But Why would people say she was?
If it's like a
What did
former
she ever
business
do to
partner.
them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say this will be the quickest
That
quest
trader,
ever.
He said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you do it.
But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
All right. All right, so let's speak to Hippocrates, and then obviously we can't do any of this yet. We'll just progress the story and then see if we can turn around and leave. Just so that way we're up to date on it, you know. It will be unfair if I do side quests in all other games and not this one, so.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Who are
I
you?
can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything
Oh,
to do
yeah.
with it.
Miss Shirley? Okay.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
On balance. All right, we might as well do this since it's right over here. Wait, I have to talk to this dude. I love doors in video games. I like how it's just a wall that you phase through, basically. It just has a nice, pretty animation.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make
I wonder if
my
we're gonna make
mouth
a
water.
dish out of morble, like morble tentacles, like calamari or something.
Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name.
Obviously
for the
not
liver,
here, but you know.
Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast.
Okay.
I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
That sounds pretty good if it wasn't
If I
dragon
find one,
flesh, I
I
guess.
find the other. To Northreach then.
Best of luck, Clive.
Yeah, liver's pretty unhealthy, so I don't
Save me a
know.
bite once the dish is complete.
Usually what I do is I use liver, I cook it alongside stuff. Sometimes you could boil it if you're like making a stew or something. Or not liver, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something else. But you know, usually what I'll do is I'll just chew it and then just spit it, because it's just not healthy. It's just full of cholesterol. It's really bad. Not that I'm a health savant, but you know, I'm not gonna actually eat it. Plus, usually it doesn't taste that great. Well, no, it tastes good. It just doesn't. The texture isn't that great. I don't know how to describe it. And plus, you know, usually we just throw it out anyway, so I'm just like, whatever. I'll just get a little bit of something out of it. I wonder if you can boil it and put in like stews or something for flavoring. That'll be interesting. I've never thought about that actually, because usually I don't really do much with liver. It's almost like they broke the shit out of it.
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No, it's a broken set.
Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
A ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said,
Oh,
"Best
man.
way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again."
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
No, we broke something.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Okay. I mean, it seems like they didn't really break it too badly. Right?
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
I don't know. Let's start with the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Sure, why not?
I'll think about it. Now,
Anyway,
what do
moving
arms
on.
Do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Alright, what is it? The scales they had? Yeah, the pans.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
Well, we only weigh, you know, smaller
Probably
things.
What are the chains
Well,
for?
you know, whatever.
Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Namely, the arm. And then lastly, the gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move.
So now you guys know what to do.
Let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Now find a way to fail at it.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't
No,
they?
we're gonna hang the body off the
Arms hold
cogwheel.
body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Homie is tinkering
Very
away,
good.
man.
Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Yes, we did it.
Well,
You just have to
it
put
says how.
the cogwheel, right?
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hares.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long.
And I mean a lot of help. A lot.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Alright, whatever.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Maybe he's an idiot. Oh, yep, he's gone. Anyway. There you go, nice and fast. See, this will be good for my renown because now people will know that I'm a man of the people, you know? Help the kids learn how to weigh and balance stuff, I guess. I probably won't check my renown until we finish these couple of side quests, which will probably be a while from now. And then after I finish these side quests, I'll go get that. You know, just slowly build up some stuff. I mean, I guess the only way to build renown is side quests and maybe some of the main story. So by the end of the game, if we do everything, we should have maxed out renown.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
As always,
I'm so
you're
sorry,
welcome.
Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh, yeah.
To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
There you go. Very nice. Yeah, they're basically saying, hey, you make more war machines, probably for whatever's about to happen. We'll give you whatever you want, basically. They're poaching her like America in the 40s, dude. Alright, I guess we can leave now. There's no reason to stick around here. So we have to progress the story at least for a little bit, and then we can leave. So this will be the other part of Dalmekia that we haven't been to, because we have to get down here. We've been out here before? It's cleft. Oh yeah, Boclad allows us to... Okay, yeah, alright. Let's go. This is that other part of the map that, like, has been blocked off so far. Damn, okay, not a word. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Yeah, I know.
Enjoying
There you
it,
go,
are
buddy.
Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Kandor was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I don't know why we don't come in on Chocobo back, but, you know, no rush. Yep, sea soil crossover, and then over here is a merchant we can already see, and then Titan's Wake. So this whole part of the map is actually going to begin to blend together, finally. It's kind of crazy. It took most of the game to get there, but we got it. We got something coming together. What is down here again? It's a ledge.
Ready, go? We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
You know, whatever treasure it is just not going to be worth it, so I'm just going to ignore it. It's no biggie. The Echoes have a will of their own. What do you mean by that? Just enemies? Okay. Oh, I got it. Yeah, these are way lower level. I'm 38. I'm not stopping for this.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh, damn, they're preying on chocobos. That's kind of grim. Not that I would ever kill a chocobo or anything, of course. Alright, here we go. Alright, to get off.
Straight home now.
Damn, you're not gonna make it, huh?
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time.
Before they march on it, yeah.
They won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I wish I could.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
I don't know if I could help you, buddy.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
That is the last dude who would ever forgive you.
Rest well, soldier.
Alright. Bad blood.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
I like how for a lot of these side quests, he just talks to himself, even though you usually have people with you. I guess they just imagine that, you know, most people just can do it whenever.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Damn, even the chocobos, huh?
Good. Got here in time.
Uh-oh. Dude, I love the punishing. It's so good. Very nice. Goodbye.
Stay down.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, there's not even a corpse left by anything at Kashyyyk. They just disappear. They just break down probably into ether. It's pretty grim. Alright.
It's over.
Like I could just loop between punishing them and then just hitting them 4 times. Yeah, I'm missing that a lot today. This is gonna be one of those bad days to try it. Alright, well if it's just those guys, I mean, I don't even know where we would turn this in. I guess we could turn it in Tabor or tell them we saved the village. And they've never even seen us.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
What, he got to higher ground? There you go. No, he just kind of shuffled out. It saved his life. Maybe.
Italian.
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand renown for this, right? Like that makes sense. Oh, I have a big pouch of ash. Don't worry.
Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
All right, bye.
Wait. That scar.
Uh-oh.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Dude, he can barely stand.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Damn, that was actually a good comeback.
I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go.
A good thing he gave me the reward before he realized this,
Just
right?
know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Anyway. It would be cool if, like, right after the end of the game, you're going home or something, and he just shows up. It doesn't have to be like a crazy fight. He just shows up, and you're just like, dude, just die. Leave. Need more random shit like that. More people randomly showing up to try and kill us. I don't know. Oh, damn, this is not close at all. Okay.
Let's go.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Okay, interesting.
No need to ride from here.
Hopefully it has an obelisk.
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Yep. Alright, I'm assuming I can't teleport right now since I have him. Oh, no. So you could just take him and just do a bunch of side quests? Like, really? Sure. Why not? Yeah, he's with us. They got his hair color, like, weird in the party menu. He's a blonde. I mean, I see that's, like, light brown, but he's a blonde, for sure. I don't know.
Nothing like a little unrest.
We need more blonde characters. We need more
There
BJ
goes
Blazkowiczes, but with, like, super yellow hair. It's actually kind of interesting, because just the other day I saw someone with, like, really, really, really blonde hair, and I was like, damn, that is a great color. Of course, all the nice colors have to be really, really genetically unlikely. Reality sucks. Yeah, I love a good-looking chocobo. Let's go. You know, this game actually did inspire me to change the color of my chocobo in 14 after, you know, so many years. I actually looked it up. They have a calculator that you could use to figure it out. Can I run, please?
Bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Is that the wyvern? Oh shit, it is. Yeah, I didn't really care up until like this game. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it. So I made it a red chocobo because you know what? Red chocobos are cool. And I wasn't gonna make it something like green or purple or blue. The fuck? Hopefully Ambrosia becomes a mountain 14. That would be pretty nice.
That just leaves the Skyworm.
Then I could have a yellow or a, you know, red, silver, white, and black. We got the whole collection of good-looking characters, you know.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over.
And it does do more will damage. Oh, that's a fireball. Okay. There we go. Ah, shit. I tried to get on it too quickly. It's the dumbest move in my arsenal. It's just a push. There you go. Very nice. Obviously not meant to be very difficult. It's like a generic enemy. It's the same. We've fought a bunch of these. Also, we're way higher level, so. A raptor liver. Okay.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
So what are the other quests I need to do again? I have to do, oh, I should look for hunts. I'm gonna assume that there are no new hunt. Well, no, we have a new area, so maybe we have to do stuff in this new area first, and then there will be a hunt to do. So let's pay the ruby.
There were ghosts at the gates, not blazing.
And then we have to go to Martha, and then we have to go to Dalimil. Oh no, we did the other quest, right? It was the one to teach the kids. Yeah, okay, so these are the only three that we need to do.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
To your eternal beauty. One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Anna deems the day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
Oh.
My.
Ooh.
Clive, you
I love
really
jewels.
have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever told us. No.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Alright. Now let's go turn this into Martha. I like how she is completely coming on to Clive, and Clive just either is unaware or doesn't care. Oh, we have another quest, actually? Okay, well, let's do, let's turn this in. This should be really fast. Alright.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems
Here I am
we
anyway.
still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Holy shit!
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the Hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the Hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around you.
Yeah, what a bro.
I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Alright, see ya. Bye.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
No, he's dead. Alright. Oh wait, let's go to Dalimil. Let's do this real quick. And then we'll go back to the hideaway. Then we'll see what the new quest is.
The bandits maybe.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Goods.
Yeah, he'll probably be loud or, you know, just, you know how he is. He's a fucking weirdo. But he's my lovable weirdo.
The finest cell swords in
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Be they knight or knave.
Yeah, it's not her. We know she's been at the hideaway,
Says the more
so...
swords and spears she puts in people's
Yeah.
hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her
Maybe
at
she has
the
a twin
storehouse
sister or
on the edge of
something.
town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Yeah, obviously.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Yeah, I got it.
You too, Goods.
On the edge of town? Oh, like across the river. Okay. There's nowhere to cross here. You have to walk around. Yeah.
Fuck!
Fuck!
The gentleman of the town guard. What a mess.
I mean, couldn't we just ask Lubor?
You fought very
I
bravely.
feel like he owes us a favor or two.
The town is in our hands.
Are my friends even with me? Here they are. I like how they're just silent. They have nothing to add. This is Octopath Traveler levels of just nothing. There's just bodies are with me, not actual people. They have no extra dialogue, nothing. They're just silent. That's one of the things I did not like about Octopath Traveler, honestly. You have a bunch of characters who just exist around you and they don't do anything and they don't talk and they help you out anyway. It was weird.
Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Really? Wow, this is really dumb. I forgot I have Titan on.
This didn't happen.
No, too late. Do you see the people that are with me? This dude is sprouting wings out his ass. You don't stand a chance. Just run. No. Goodbye. Stomp the ground. Oh, there's more. Okay. Wow, did you see that timely cure? And still not enough to save him. Very nice. Alright. Done. That's what I think of heal sluts. Oh, they have another healer? Yes, right here. Dude, this game's combat is so ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make it stop. They didn't know, Clyde. They didn't know. Can you even get out here? Yes, you can. This game's combat is so insane. The combat is the best part of this game. Seriously. Enemy slain. Oh, that's so funny, man. That's some good shit. Anyway.
Oh, you've done it now. Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men,
The Borgwyn.
he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts.
Uh-oh.
You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort.
What? Yep, yes he is.
Now
He walked
be
all these
gone
other dudes to their deaths.
Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
Yeah, I'll agree to that, actually.
I need to find goods.
It wouldn't take but a second.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you.
This guy kind of looks like Giga Chad.
Only with your
A blonde
employer.
Giga Chad.
Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Wow, she actually came out for all this. Okay. I was gonna say, how is he gonna get to the hideout?
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! everything that happened. It was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
What, did Goots knock him flat? Yeah.
Goots, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Wise words, wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
She just wants to make him wet himself again. Oh no, maybe she did. Alright. That is one hell of a scream. I'm taking both eyes. The second one's interest.
Is he...
Nah, he's fine.
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Yeah, one of her eyes is
Oh,
fake.
don't tell me you didn't notice.
Look at it.
Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
That's cool. It was an interesting backstory.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Just one of the more interesting merchants in games, you know? Obviously, Resident Evil 4 man just takes the cake. He has to be the star of the show. But, you know, some credit where credit's due. Alright, let's see what this new one is. Oh, you know what? It might be a missive mission. That also could be true. Oh, no, it is... Actually, yeah, I guess it is. Because I don't see it.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Alright, we have to double talk with her.
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Alright, let me check this while I'm here. What do we have? The Pack, south of Tabor. That's it. So the only thing left is south of Tabor. Okay. In which case, we haven't even really been there yet, so...
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Yeah, easy. There you go, Saint's Bonnet and Raptor Liver.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, A herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
This is going to be just as awful, maybe worse. I mean, it looks decent. It looks like a chicken nuggets with some cabbage.
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Again. It's amazing.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way.
This is like a Food Wars moment.
Violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man.
See, if only he liked it, I would say that he's just weird. He has backwards taste buds, but apparently everyone loves
Your
this.
finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith.
I'll give it some thought. I'm
never doing it. That was like a Food Wars moment. He starts speaking in tongues. Only thing that didn't happen was his clothes didn't fly off. Alright, very nice.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned Gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Sure, there you go. I mean, they've been helping us so far, you know, they're business people, why not?
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind.
There you go.
Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Alright, there you go. Everyone's paid. Even if they didn't want it, even if they were being nice, you know, it's good. Treat everyone equally, you know,
You ended up
give them the money.
all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then?
Yeah, obviously. It's my money.
Those ledgers are square.
Right away.
Dude, how did he fuck up 15 million gil? That's insane.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy
Oh, we're gonna
Sid
put this in the
couldn't
room.
to find
Yeah.
a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Hang on 2 seconds.